Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Fine. I have a news.
Oh, really? Tell me.
Yes, in the fire weekend. Yes, fire weekend.
Huh?
Um, I was to Expo,
Uh-huh.
Expo Posgrado.
Yes.
Yes, and I sit. I sit.
So,
Yes. Uh, change travel
uh-huh.
in Irlanda.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I go to Irlanda to student English, and I am very happy and nervous, but it's the perfect opportunity
Yes,
for
fantastic.
practice the English, and it's perfect.
So pay attention. In exercise 6, we have these verbs. We have the verb to have,
Yes,
to read,
read,
buy,
buy,
and get.
get.
These verbs are in present.
Yes.
And in this exercise, we have to find the past form of these verbs. Okay,
Okay.
let's go and look for the past form of these verbs in the text. So this is the text. The first verb we have is have. Let's
Have.
put the past form of have in the text.
Okay. I look up in
Ah,
have a lot.
yes.
Have a
In
lot.
the first paragraph, we
Uh-huh.
have the verb have,
Have.
but in the past form. You have to find the past form of have.
Mhm. Have.
Yes, here it is. Have.
Mm.
Fantastic. So have in past is an irregular verb.
Okay.
So the past of have is not haved. No, because it's irregular. So we eliminate be, e, and we have had.
Have for all persons.
Yes, the verb in past is for all the persons, no difference.
Okay.
Okay, in the first paragraph, we have the past of read. What is the past of read?
Pass of read.
It's in the first paragraph. Okay, so pay
Mm,
attention. This is the past of read.
read.
Okay, but in English, we have the same spelling, but the pronunciation is different. So we say
Ah,
read, read. Yes, the pronunciation for present is read,
read.
but
Uh-huh.
the pronunciation in past is read. The same spelling, the same writing, but different pronunciation. So we have, had,
Uh-huh.
read, read.
Read, read.
Yes.
Ah,
So the sentence is, for example, I read every day. It's in present. I read every day.
read every day. Uh-huh.
I read an email yesterday. I read an email yesterday.
I don't listen because
The plane.
yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
remember, I read every day, present. Past,
Okay.
I read. I
Ah,
read an email yesterday.
okay.
Well, now remember, read is for all the persons. To check if read is in present or past, you have to see the context. It's not easy to identify because it's the same spelling. But remember, the pronunciation is read.
Great. Only change the pronunciation, but
Yes,
right?
present and
Right?
past.
Okay.
So now look for the past form of buy, please.
By Bussy? Bicy? No.
Oh, it's not busy, it's an adjective. Look for another. Good try. No, it's in the third part.
Boat?
Yes, exactly.
I bought.
Very good. So the past form of buy is bought. I bought.
Boat.
And bought is for all the persons. No difference. So we say, I bought a house last year. I bought an ice cream this morning. Okay, perfect. And what is the past of get?
Got?
Exactly. Very good. Got. So these are irregular verbs. They change have, has, read, buy, bought, get, got.
Okay.
Because they are irregular verbs. They change the form or keep the form like read, but different pronunciation. Okay, let's continue. Now, what is the negative form for have? The negative for make and the negative for use is in the text. These verbs, these examples, negative sentences, negative verbs are in the text. What is the negative for have?
Hadn't?
Not really.
Didn't have. Didn't?
Aha, yes,
See?
yes,
Didn't have.
didn't have. What is the negative for make?
Didn't make.
Yes, didn't make. So what is the negative for use?
Use.
Don't look. Don't look for it in the text. Tell me, what is the negative for use?
Didn't use.
Yes, exactly. What is the negative for buy?
Uh, didn't buy.
Yes. So,
All past
what?
is with a didn't.
Yes. What is the auxiliary in past?
Okay.
What is the auxiliary in past?
In past,
Yes.
dos
Okay.
or did.
Remember, do is in present.
Do is
For
in present.
I, we, you, and they. Remember?
Yes.
Does is in present. But for he, she,
I
and it. So what is the auxiliary in past?
did.
Oh, yes. Did. Yes,
In
of
past.
course. Yes, did. Exactly. So this is the auxiliary in past.
In past.
Negative is didn't. The negative of do is don't. The negative for does is doesn't. And the
Doesn't.
negative for did is didn't.
Okay.
Exactly that. Perfect. Very good. So this is the grammar box. The simple past in English is very, very easy. It's a piece of cake. Look, we have a lot of verbs have an irregular simple past affirmative form. You need to learn them. Affirmative. Help me reading the first sentence, please. In the 1930s,
In the night, 1930s.
1930s.
1930s. In the 1930s, I read a lot, a lot of books. Yes.
Perfect. Yes.
Eh,
The next, we
I we had a computer,
a computer.
a computer.
In this moment,
In this moment, I
no,
have
in
a
the past.
computer.
Exactly. I have a computer, but in the past, I had a computer.
Okay.
And in the negative, we have the negative examples. Number one,
We didn't make many phone calls.
yes, and the next,
I didn't go there much.
yes. So as you can see, the simple past form of the verb in affirmative and the negative form is the same for all the persons, no change. So it's very, very easy, very simple.
Very simple.
Yeah,
Okay.
because in present, it can
Mm-hmm.
be a little difficult because you say, I play the guitar every day. But it's different when you say, he plays the guitar every day. So you have to change. We have a little change here. I play versus he plays. And then in the negatives, we have I don't play the guitar. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't
Then,
play the guitar. So we have to remember to make the change for I don't and he doesn't.
yes.
But now in past, we say I played soccer yesterday. Yes?
Yes.
So here we have he played soccer yesterday. It's the same. Played, played, no difference. So
Okay.
it's very easy. And then we have,
I didn't.
I didn't play soccer yesterday. And it's the same for he. We only change the subject. He didn't play soccer yesterday. So we have the same. Didn't play, didn't play. No difference.
When is there?
Is the what, sorry?
Uh-huh.
What I don't understand. I don't get it.
When it's a plural.
Oh, yes, it's the same. They
They.
played yesterday. They didn't play yesterday.
Hmm? Okay.
Yeah, very easy.
Yes. It's more easy
Exactly.
the past.
The simple past. Okay. Now let's go to page 126. 126 simple past irregular verbs. So the verb to be is irregular. In the past, we have was and were. But there are a lot of common verbs that have irregular forms. Like make, for example, is made. We made a cake yesterday. I had an English class last week. This is very important. We make the negative simple past form of all verbs with didn't plus the base form of the verb. Página 126.
Ah, sí.
Yes? Okay.
Sí. Sí.
So we make the negative with all the verbs Didn't plus the verb in simple form, not in past, in simple form. For example, we didn't make bread yesterday. I didn't have a French class last week. Let's listen to these examples.
I bought a lot of books in the 1990s. I didn't buy expensive clothes.
So for affirmative, I bought a lot of books in the 1990s. The negative of bought in past, I didn't buy. The negation is in the negative auxiliary. I didn't buy expensive clothes. Well, let's practice a little bit. Let's go to exercise 2. Write the sentences in the negative. Number 1, I had breakfast this morning. The verb had in present is have. So I didn't. Negative, I didn't have breakfast this morning. Okay, continue with the rest. We will check when you finish.
Yes.
Okay, so let's check. What do you have for number 2? Read the affirmative and the negative, the two sentences.
We didn't read.
Affirmative and then negative.
Okay. Okay.
We read?
We read.
No, the number 1. Well, the first,
Number 1.
we
I
read.
had.
No, la primera oración, pero que es afirmativa.
We read.
We read.
We read. We read the newspaper yesterday.
Negative.
We didn't read the
No,
newspaper. Read. We didn't read the newspaper yesterday. Okay.
Perfect. Number 3, affirmative.
My dad made dinner last night.
Negative.
My dad didn't make dinner last night.
Fantastic. Number 4, affirmative.
We bought a color TV in 97.
In the 1970s.
1970s.
Yes.
We didn't buy a color TV in the 1970s.
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 5,
I
affirmative.
was at home on Saturday. I wasn't at home on Saturday.
Perfect. 6.
My parents were on vacation last week. My parents weren't on vacation last week.
Okay, excellent. Problems?
No.
No, okay. Well, let's continue with the exercise number 3. Complete the text with the past of be or the simple past of the verbs in parentheses. So complete this exercise on your book, please. We will read the complete text when you finish.
Okay. Finish.
Okay. So please read the text.
In the 19 don't have a video the numbers.
Yes. We will check. Don't worry.
In the 19?
Yes.
In the 19th century, life was difficult for a lot of people. Usually, homes were pretty small. There usually wasn't a bathroom in the house. People didn't have modern invention like TVs or radio. They didn't buy many things and there weren't any computers, but people read books and children have
People,
toys. Ah,
but people,
but people read,
no,
read,
past,
past
yes,
is
but people read,
read,
not read, read.
but people read books and had toys.
And children have toys, yes. Okay, perfect.
Only it's difficult, but read.
Yes, it's difficult, this one. Okay, let's go back. Page 67. So complete the text with the simple past forms of the verbs in the box. Listen and check. Okay,
Okay,
so let's listen to the audio. Pay attention to your answers.
okay.
In the 1990s, I had a cell phone, but I didn't have a digital camera. I bought a digital camera in 2001, but then, in 2005, I bought a smartphone, so I didn't use my digital camera after that.
Okay, perfect. These are the answers. I had a cell phone, but negative didn't have a digital camera. I bought.
Hmm,
I bought a digital camera in 2001, but then in 2005, I bought
I bought.
a smartphone, so I didn't use
Okay.
my digital camera after that. Did you have the correct answers?
I changed had and didn't have.
Okay, perfect. Very good. Excellent. Well, it's not a big deal. Now, tell your partner about yourself. Use the prompts. So you will tell me, for example, in the 2000s. In the 2000s, maybe I didn't have a laptop. Then in the year 2012, I bought my first laptop and I used it a lot. Yes, this is an example. You can talk about other objects, other items, appliances, a car, maybe you have something you didn't have, you bought, you didn't buy, you didn't use, or you used, etc. So prepare something to tell me about. For example, this is what I prepare. I prepare this text. So I will tell you, Danae, in the 2000s, I didn't have a laptop. Then in the year 2012, I bought my first laptop and I use it a lot. And maybe you have questions for me about these sentences, but please write your sentences and tell me your story. Come on.
Mm, only speak.
Yes,
Okay. In the how to say 2000
yes, you
in
have
the
2000s.
2000
In the 2000s,
in the 2000s I I had many dolls
uh-huh,
and I didn't play with the dolls all the time
mm-hmm,
when I when I was uh when I was no, when I had a party,
Uh-huh.
I llevar, what is go?
I took,
I do,
I took. Mhm.
I ah, I took them with me.
Oh, excellent. Very good. Perfect. Questions?
Uh, no, it's
No
difficult
questions.
because the vocabulary is
Yeah, it's a new vocabulary, but remember the simple past is very easy. How is the
yes,
simple past? Simple.
simple.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Well, let's practice. Let's go to page 163. Instructions. Read the facts for each decade to your teacher. Don't say the decade. Ask him to guess the decade. Do you understand the instructions?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So read the information for me. The first information on the left.
In this day,
Okay, repeat. In this decade,
in this decade, people had black and white TVs.
uh-huh.
The Russian sent the first satellite
Okay, repeat. Satellite.
satellite
Uh-huh.
satellite into space. John Wayne, Frank Sinatra, and Marilyn Monroe were popular Hollywood stars, as were the 1950 in this decade, the Summer Olympics were in China. Some countries in Europe had a new type of money. A lot of people bought a GPS.
Oh my God. Is it the 2000s?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, because the GPS appeared in the 2000s.
Mm, well,
You were very young.
yes.
How old were you in the year 2000?
I
I was
I was 4 years.
4 years old.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yes. Yes. I will read information for you. Pay attention.
Okay.
In this decade, Space Invaders and Pac-Man were popular video games. In this decade, people first bought cell phones in stores. And in this decade, the United Kingdom had its first female prime minister.
Mm, In the 1999?
In the 1990s? No, it was in the
No.
1980s.
I think
Okay.
this.
The second is very difficult.
Okay.
In this decade, the first Winter Olympics were in France. In this decade, jazz music was popular. In this,
Okay.
there was a new country, the USSR.
In the 1930 or 40.
Oh my God, it was in the 1920s.
Mm,
Close, you were very close, but it was
yeah,
difficult.
it's
Okay,
difficult.
yes, I will show you. This was the info.
Well, in 19th. Yes, because France is the first country in. in had the Olympics modern.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And we had
Uh,
again in the 2020s.
yes, it's the first country.
Perfect. Page 67, exercise 8. Now it's time to prepare something short. You have to write something short about your parents or grandparents when they were young, what they had in their homes and what they didn't have.
Parents, it's papas, no?
Yes,
No.
grandparents, abuelos. So write a little bit about your parents or grandparents. The idea is that you use the past.
Yes. For example, when my mom,
Yes, when my parents were 20 years old,
yes,
for example, yeah, or something like that.
okay,
So you will have 3 minutes to get ready.
okay.
So tell me about your parents or your grandparents.
Uh, it's two.
Okay.
When my mom was 7 years, she wanted go to beach, but my grandmom didn't have much dinner, and they went for Guanajuato
She wanted to go.
to go.
Wanted to go to, don't forget to.
Okay.
To the beach, but my grandmother didn't have
Dinner.
much money.
Money?
Sí, dinner es cena. Breakfast, lunch, dinner,
Okay, yes,
money. Okay,
money.
perfect. So we went.
They went,
They
fueron.
went. Yes,
Ajá,
they went to Guanajuato.
yes.
Yes, okay, perfect. Very good. That's a very good story. So we are beginning telling stories in the past because now we know the simple past. Okay, so we have some phrases here, some verbs, and you have to match these phrases with the pictures. These are different stages in the life of a person. So we have repeat, get married,
Get married,
retire,
retire,
go to college,
go to college,
be born,
be born,
start school,
start school,
get a job.
get a job.
Okay, so letter A, the baby. What's letter A? What do you think it's letter A?
Be born,
Yes, this one is be born. But the sentences we will usually use with be born have to be in past. So you will say, for example, the past of be was. I was born in December 1979.
Oh, December.
Yes, the question is, Danae, where, because it's you, when were you born?
I was born in November 1996.
Okay, yes, 1996. Perfect. Then we have letter B, C, D, E, and F. What do you think it should be the phrase or verb for letter B?
Go to college or start school? No, go to college, no?
No, is start.
Start?
Start is begin, comenzar.
Ah, okay.
Start school. Okay. Start school. Basically the elementary school. So
School.
started, I started school in 1986.
Wow.
When did you start school?
I start school
Started, I start
started I
school.
started school in 1990
No, 2000, 2000,
2003.
oh, 2003. Okay, then we have letter C. We have
Let's
letter C.
see.
Letter C, what do you think letter C is?
Go to college.
Yes, college is a synonym of university.
Okay.
Yes, go to college. Different to colleague. Remember? Colleague, college.
College.
Yes. Okay. Now, letter D.
Get a job.
Yes, get a job.
Get a job.
This is another stage of life in a human, Okay. Letter E,
Get married.
get married. Yes.
Married.
And finally, letter F, no working.
Retire.
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 Yes. The person doesn't work anymore. The verb is retire.
Retire.
Mhm. Is your mother retired?
No.
Not yet.
No, not yet.
Okay, she's very young.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Questions with the vocabulary?
No.
No? Okay,
No.
fantastic. Look at the chart. This is the different life stages. Start school, go to college, get married, and maybe have your first baby. We have the average age in the US for these activities
Okay.
and the average age in the United Kingdom. So start school, the average is 5 or 6 years old in USA, but 4 or 5 in the United Kingdom. What's the average age to go to college in USA?
It's in 10, 8,
18
18 and
or
19.
yes, is similar to the United Kingdom,
Yes.
18 or 19. What's the average age in the UK to get married?
And 31,
31, yes.
31,
And in the US is 28. What is the
20,
average age in the US to have your first baby?
26,
Yes, and different, very different to UK, which is 30.
30.
Okay, now let's talk about Mexico. What's the average age to start school in Mexico?
To start school, 6.
6 years old because, sorry, we
Yes.
usually start the elementary school at 6. Yeah, so 6 years. Yes. Go to college. What is the average age in Mexico for students to go to college?
Girls' college is prepa?
No, college. Remember college? Synonym of
Universe, no?
university.
89,
18?
18,
18, yeah, it's around 18. Then, to get married,
It's difficult.
yes.
Nothing married. It's
What
difficult
could be?
because if the people is young, is for the 89, 18 or 30 or 31,
Okay, so 18 plus
18.
31
Uh-huh.
equals to 49 divided by 2 is equals to 25, 24.5. Around, this would be the average.
Okay.
Okay, and what's the average age in Mexico for having your first baby?
24.
Some people have their babies when they are like, what, 16?
Yes.
And some people have the last moment, maybe 40 something, 45.
45 is
Too much?
too much. It's 37.
37, maybe
30.
40, because my sister had a baby and she was
Okay.
38, I think. So
Okay.
maybe 40 is the average. Well, the oldest. Well, then this is 56 divided by 2 is equals to 33. No, 28, right?
Yes.
28. So maybe the average is 28. We are almost in the middle. We have 26 in US,
Uh-huh.
30 in the United, and in the middle, Mexico with 28. Okay, perfect. Very good. Now, let's continue. We have to go to the vocabulary practice activity page 150. 150. So we have 8B, life stages. Match the words and phrases in the box with the pictures. So remember, number 1, be born. Number 2 is here. Very easy. We said this, start school. Yes?
Yes.
Then we have the next number 3. Oh, it's easy. Number 3 is, wait a second, go to college, right? Maybe? No. Oh, no. Wait.
Finish now. Finish now.
Finish is 5, I think.
Uh-huh.
Maybe this one is finished, no?
Yes.
Finish the school. So do you have any other? Any other that you know in this moment?
This moment is go to college. No?
Which
In
one?
3? 3?
Number 3 is go to college?
Yes, I don't other option.
Because maybe 4 is go to college, no?
Yes, it's similar.
Yes, it is go to college. Go to college. And then the number 3, what is the number 3?
Get
No, maybe this one is finish school.
yes,
And
because it's you graduate from
get
school.
get the degree? I don't know. They are confusing. Get a degree, finish school, go to college. I don't know. Okay, 6.
6 is first job, get job.
Get a job. Get a job. Number 7.
Number 7, get a married. Married.
No, that's
I
number.
know married. No, it's what is digger? What is
Get a degree
get
of
a
the new
digger?
título. Get a degree. So I think that's
Ah, get a degree. It's a 5.
yes. Number 9 is easy.
Met someone?
7?
Yes.
Yes. Meet someone.
Meet someone.
Yes. Then get married. Then after get married, 9.
Got married. Have a baby or
Yes.
family.
Baby, family. Then number 10.
Get divorced.
Yes. Get divorced.
Get divorced. Retire.
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 And
Retire.
die.
And died.
Oh my God.
All the life.
All the life in a moment, in a class. Okay, so let's check if we are right. Maybe we have some mistakes. Let's check with the audio. Pay attention.
Yes.
1. Be born. 2. Start school. 3. Finish school. 4. Go to college. 5. Get a degree. 6. Get a job. 7. Meet someone. 8. Get married. 9. Have a baby. Have a family. 10. Get divorced. 11. Retire. 12. Die.
Okay, perfect. Very good. Questions?
No.
No? Okay.
Welcome to English to Go. In today's lesson, we'll see the numbers. Listen and repeat the numbers. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8,
8,
9,
9,
10,
10,
1, 2,
1, 2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8,
8,
9,
9,
10.
10.
Perfect. Well, that will be all for today. Dana, do you have any question about the class?
No.
No? Okay. Thank you very much for your attention and see you next Wednesday.
Okay. Perfect.
Have a nice week. Bye.
Bye.